Hey everyone, Nick Griot, Griot's Garage, and today we're going to talk about paint correction and polishing. If you haven't seen our video about how to determine whether or not your paint needs to be corrected or polished, you may want to check that out first, just so you get a basis of looking at the paint that we're going to work on. We divided this hood into 4 separate sections to show you the different results you'll get with different polishing processes. Of course, the original nature of the paint, a 2-step hand correction process, a 1-step machine process, and a 2-step machine process. And again, we'll talk about the pros and cons of each of those approaches and show you the results. So of course, before starting any correction or polishing process, we washed the car and we decontaminated it using a surface prep mitt and speed shine. Now, as you can see, the original nature of the paint is one of heavy water spots and consistent swirl marks throughout. From about 10 feet away, looks great. It looks black, but under closer inspection with a high intensity light, you can start to see those flaws come out. Now, again, we did nothing to this except clean it, and that is how the paint looked. Now, as we move down the hood, this process we used a 2-step hand correction process. Now, polishing by hand is of course incredibly safe. However, you're never going to get the results you are with a machine, but as you can see, we've really remedied almost all of the hard water spots, definitely cleared up quite a bit of the swirls, but you are going to see some of those random deeper scratches and even some fine scratches that you just can't chase with your hand. And of course, we've got to put a lot of elbow grease into that. So it is limited with regards to its results, but it's a drastic improvement compared to where we started from. Now, as we move down the hood, we look at the 1-step process. Now, 1-step features a all-in-one product, our 1-step sealant, which contains a mild diminishing abrasive and a synthetic wax. So this technically is a finished panel. There's no need to follow it with a wax, and it's protected and corrected. So upon observing this particular area, again, water spots taken care of very easily. Most of the swirl marks gone. Some of the random deep scratches still show up, but we did this very quickly, just with 2 passes, slow arm speed, letting the machine do all the work. So I used absolutely no effort compared to the hand process, and I got as good, if not better, results with minimal effort. As we move down to the final section of the hood, we see the Boss 2-step method. Now, again, we had to do 2 different steps. However, this paint is absolutely flawless except for some of the pocking, given that it's a daily driven car in Seattle, and some of the random deep scratches, which of course we could remove. However, if we want to get rid of all of them, it's going to be a one-time thing. Given that this is a daily driven car, we don't necessarily want to do that on the entire process. But it looks great. There's absolutely no trace of any watermark or swirl mark, just a few random deep scratches. Thank you for watching. For more information, be sure to visit griotsgarage.com. And as always, have fun in your garage.